Action.
Hey, so we're here with Dr. Jenn and Seth, who's going to be demoing our brand new 12-gauge kinetic rounds. As you can see up here, the Bryna's 12-gauge kinetic rounds contain this saboed kinetic round inside and uses a primer to actually launch it right under 300 feet per second, up to ranges of 75 feet and over. It's been a great addition. It's been extraordinarily popular, and we're going to find out right now exactly how effective it really is.
Wow. I know, right in the throat. Nice.
Punk. Nice.
Wow, this is nice. I like the shotgun, but I really like that round. That is awesome. It feels good.
So perceived recoil compared to what you're used to.
You don't even feel it, really. I mean, it just feels like a solid weapon, you know, in your hand. That's really nice. Wow. I like it.
Very cool.
I'm getting some.
What's weird is all you smell is the primer.
That's it. Yeah.
That's so cool.
Wonderful
And
primer
so,
smell.
so tell me, what is the speed of this projectile?
So yeah, you're looking at about 290, 300 feet per second with the projectile. So, and like I said, the great part about it is due to the complete redesign with the annular fins. So it has a better ballistic coefficient. So it allows, even though it's a very similar velocity to what you're seeing out of the 68 caliber, because it cuts through the air so much better and stabilizes itself. That's how we're getting an increased range.
It's really, really impressive.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's get a Doc Jenn on my
That really feels
So,
good.
metal door.
Let's give her a couple down here, just so you can get the feel for
and
it.
then, so when are these going to be available to the public?
Starting in a week and a half.
Yeah, well, first
All
week
right.
of April.
Yeah.
All right, so we're the guinea pigs, Seth.
That's it.
All right.
No.
I'm so expecting recoil.
Yep.
But that's so zero, almost no noise. So no ear pro needed. This won't take out your hearing in a home defense kind of situation. This is great. All right, so
For the door?
yeah,
Let's do
Luan
it.
wanted me to
Absolutely.
shoot a door. All right, this one. So just from up top? Or
Yep,
from
all the way up top.
Okay.
Might as well.
This is really fun.
Well, this is a lot. And once again, so think about the training value of being able to use this to train with a shotgun if you don't want to use, if you're not in a place, or you just don't want to use, buckshot.
Okay, so this is really fun. Wow.
Take a look.
So those are all those clamshells down there.
Yep. Yeah, we'll be able to see those in the round as well.
Wow, that is so fun. All right, I'm definitely doing some range time with this.
Oh yeah, this will be
cool.
some great Fire on Friday stuff.
Oh man. I'm just gonna leave this up.
Seth was an easy sell.
So there's these two, and I don't know where the third one went, but it was definitely.
And so what does the round look like, do you think?
Wow. So this is what this is the
Oh
round.
my gosh.
Yep, this is actually one that's intact and still hit.
Oh, wow.
So you can see where it hit the door.
Wow, this is pretty crazy. So they have these fins, right? So that's what stabilizes it.
Mm-hmm. So that way, when it
so
comes
cool.
out of the sabot.
Is this turning?
Yep. So as soon as it comes out, as soon as that sabot, those clamshells break apart, the wind starts hitting those fins, which are what we call this is an annular right here, and these fins, if you really look at them, they're canted
a little
just
bit?
like a boat,
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's so cool.
so that when the wind starts passing through here, it starts spinning this round, which then stabilizes it in flight and allows it to continue flying farther.
So
These were year 2.
So this
Actually,
is,
this one and this one. No, this one.
I mean, this is a pretty solid door. That's, that would hurt.
It's a fire door.
Yeah, if I got hit with one of those, I'd start running pretty fast. So
You'd definitely be reevaluating your decisions.
I'd be reevaluating my decisions.
Whether continuing your current course is really worth more of these. So
do you think the pepper round will be about the same size as that?
exactly. Yeah. So part of the design is everything has to be completely exact. So like these are actually weighted. So if we can find one sitting around, they actually have a cone in them that has a little bit more plastic and a little bit more weight, so that when we do start filling it with powder, it weighs exactly the same as these do, so that the ballistics are the same, right? The trajectory is the same, the velocity is the same, and more importantly, the impact jewel is the same. So that way, everything's the same across the board, except now the nose is made out of a different plastic. It's made out of the same plastic that our 68 cal rounds are, so it's brittle and breaks, and then that way it discharges all of the powder.
Very cool.
These actually, and then the powder is actually the entire.
Right.
The whole thing. So it carries almost twice, about 1.8 times as much powder in these as in our 68 cal.
So tell me how this thing will come, it'll impact, and then it should break apart.
It'll absolutely break apart, just like our 68 cal round. There's 90 million shotguns in the U.S., it's likely that your viewers and most viewers out there probably have one at their home already. Sure. And so now they can get into a really great, effective, less lethal solution for a tenth of the cost.
And you know, the other thing I like about this is one of the issues that we have sometimes are some wild animals on our property.
Absolutely.
And I don't even eat animals, right? I don't want to kill them. So, but I do want them to stay away from the house. Sure. And so it's a really great alternative.
Absolutely.
Well, the nice thing about this, you still get the home defense element of charging the shotgun.
Yeah, that universal language.
Yes, exactly.
Well, and
you're not going to destroy your ears.
Correct. And that's what I tell people too. I would never personally, and this is me, and you do whatever you want, but like I'm never going to mix rounds in the shotgun as far as like lethal rounds, less lethal, because you just don't know what's in there. You don't know what's in there. Now, I would be okay saying, look, whatever you're going to start with, whether it's going to be less lethal, or, you start with less lethal with lethal rounds on a side saddle,
right? Because
then it's a conscious effort for me to put them in there, and I know what's coming up. That you could absolutely do. Say, hey, look, at least I'm going to start with less lethal, or it's an animal, and I'm grabbing my shotgun to go take care of an animal or something, or the other way around. I'm going to keep lethal rounds if that's the way I want to go, but at least I have less lethal option that I can put in on the side.
And I cannot imagine, just as a physician, knowing how this is going to feel. It's even if someone has a super high pain tolerance, they're on drugs or something like this is gonna slow them down, stop them enough to get a couple of rounds off, and then if you have to,
if you have to escalate, you have to escalate.
From the side saddle, you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
I like the pepper idea.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
I mean that's really what gets me. So if you still have a few minutes to do a podcast.